Good morning again, and welcome to episode 5 of Deep Driving. I am on my way home after teaching my kids at the Goddard School in Norwood, doing a makeup class. And interesting what happened, one of the kids came up to one of his friends and hugged them really hard. And this kid was about 4, the other one was about 4.5 years old. And I noticed that when the one child was hugging the second child didn't like it. They kind of looked like they were even afraid or fearful. And one conversation that I started having with the kids was a conversation about personal space and also being able to tell another human being when it's okay for you to get a hug and when it's not. Now, if your two kids love each other and they play all the time, and when they run towards each other, their hands are out like they're about to embrace, then it's fine because there's a mutual hugging and it's awesome and it's loving, and I don't get schools that are trying to get rid of hugging. On the other hand, if you're a child that doesn't like it when somebody else hugs you, because some people are really good huggers and they hug a little too hard, then it's important to let our kids know that it's okay to tell that other person no. So what I do is I talk to my kids about personal space, and if you want somebody to hug you, ask for a hug. If you want to hug someone, ask them if it's okay for you to hug them. And on the other end, if you don't want somebody to hug you, or if you don't want somebody to touch you, or whatever it is, you have that right as a powerful human being to tell that person no. So what I taught my kids today was how to say no, not from using your voice, but from using your diaphragm and where your energy and your ki and your chi is stored. So imagine taking a deep breath in, and instead of going no, saying no. That will, number one, automatically disrupt the pattern of the child that goes around hugging other people, and that will let them know that it's not appropriate for them to get a hug at that time, or for that child to give a hug at the time. It's very important in a world where we have bullying, and we're teaching kids in school that everybody is happy and there's no mean people, and we're seriously doing a real disservice to these children instead of letting them know that there are going to be people who are mean and there are going to be people who invade your personal space. It's important that we let our kids know that it's okay to tell somebody no. Just like in life, you guys have people that come up to you. I'm sure there's adults watching this that people come up to them and they want to give them a hug, and you've never given them permission to do that. We are powerful human beings. We get to have an understanding of our own personal space, and then we get to allow other people to come into that personal space if we want them to. So that's our deep drive of the day. Have a conversation like that with your kids and see if they really get an understanding, so that when they get older and they have possible situations where there are kids that are mean, or there are bullies, or even adults that they don't feel comfortable that adult touches them. Well, they get to know, and they should know, that saying no with a powerful voice coming from the belly is extremely important, and it's accepted. I appreciate you guys listening to this. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and have a great weekend.